Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are solving another puzzle, and today's puzzle is the Hanayama Slider puzzle. Now the Slider puzzle is a level 3 out of a possible 6 on Hanayama's own difficulty scale, and when I bought this puzzle it was the most recent Hanayama puzzle that there is. It was released earlier this year, June possibly July, I'm not sure which. However, anyway, a couple of weeks ago there was a new Hanayama puzzle released called the Rota puzzle, the level 6 Rota. So this is now not the newest Hanayama puzzle as of right now. Anyway, that is enough chit chat. As always, we will attempt to disassemble the puzzle, then we will attempt to reassemble it, and then finally we will rate it on or place it on our leaderboard of hardest to easiest Hanayama puzzles done so far. Okay, so here is the Slider puzzle, and as you can see from the box, this is made of 2 pieces, which I thought it'd be more than that actually, from looking at this image, but it is not. So, what we got here? So here it says, the puzzle looks easy and has a cool design with simple movements that will surprise you. The process of solving and reassembling this puzzle is so captivating, you will want to carry it with you everywhere. Bold claims from the Slider puzzle. Bold claims. Apparently, it's gonna, compete with the smartphone or something? I'm a moron. There's 3 pieces, not 2. So this is 1 piece here, these 2 pieces are these 2 sides of 1 piece, and then, this bit in the middle. Wow. Where were we then? So we came from here. It slides all the way to here. And then these bits get in the way of just sliding straight off from there, but if we look inside... So as soon as I got to here I thought surely it's not as simple as just turning around and sliding off there, which it isn't, thankfully. But at the same time, there's not much to these pieces. And it seems like this bit in the middle is getting in the way of all the simple ways of solving this puzzle. Have we got anything else? I feel like this should be fairly important. The fact that this can twist when it's here. Everything seems locked when we're in that position. So there must be a position where something moves that doesn't normally move. That doesn't make sense. But there must be a position where obviously we can't twist these around in either direction enough to sort of just slide it off. But must be a place where something turns, like here for instance. So we've got the peg on the other side is in this groove. So where is this simple movement that will surprise me? I don't think it's anything to do with height, or maybe it is. Is it to do with height? There's quite a lot of movement up and down, but I don't think there's enough for anything to skip past each other. Now I feel like I'm being mocked because of it saying simple movements. The simple movement that solves it. Well, it's not simple to find so far. There he is. Oh wait, how did I do that? Ha! What just happened? I've not done it yet. I took one piece out, but how did I do that? The whole time I've been doing it, I was thinking there we go. So there must be a place where this bit twists and also sort of allows each piece to come apart. Yeah, so there's a point at which you have to sort of slide and twist at the same time, and that's how you get it off. And I'm guessing that point, right, can probably do both pieces at the same time. Anyway, I'm trying to understand the puzzle as I'm solving it, but that's not what we are here to do. So there, we've done it, or we've disassembled it. Now to put it back together, and later we will try and understand why and how it works. So putting it back together, I want to find that space where I'm guessing both must come off at some point. Right, there we go. I need a bit of practice for that move. That took me a bit longer than I thought it would, but there we go. We have disassembled and reassembled the almost brand new, newest Hanayama, the slider puzzle. So there it is. We managed to solve the slider puzzle. A bit of confusion halfway through the solution. Took about 20 minutes in total. And it was always going to be a certain position along the sort of the sliding parts, if you like. Confused myself when I first got that twisting movement when we were in the right position, because I got one piece off and then couldn't get the other piece off, and then it took me quite a long time to, well, I say quite a long time, 5 minutes something, to get to a point where I could then reassemble them both at the same time. I'm not sure if it's possible to put one bit on and then the other bit on. I would guess not, because of the position that they both have to be in when you do that twist of that middle piece. So yeah, it's probably not possible to do one at a time. So yeah, that's probably why it took a while for me to understand. It's a very nice puzzle to solve. That solution is impossible to do unless you're in the right position, but if you are in the right position, it's a very nice, smooth and seemingly effortless sort of twist and slide apart when you do it. And putting it back together, I've tried it a couple of times since recording the first putting back together. Putting it back together is really easy. As soon as you get those two pieces in the right position, you literally just push them together and it does it itself. And I will show you the details of that in the solution video in the coming weeks. But before we do the solution video, where does the slider puzzle rank on our leaderboard? Hourglass is the king of the puzzles that we've done so far. The loop puzzle is the joker, if you like. Got the wooden spoon in the easiest place. I can tell you for a fact that it's nowhere near either end of the scales, if you like. It's not the easiest we've done, it's not the hardest we've done. But I have already had to think of this one. We're getting to a point where now we've got loads of puzzles and we can't just start at one end and go easier or harder, easier, easier or harder, easier, easier or harder, or starting from down here, because we'd be here all day. So I've narrowed this one down because of its similarities between the slider puzzle itself and the level 5 marble puzzle in here and the level 3 delta puzzle in here. It's a little bit similar to the cake puzzle as well, in terms of these three puzzles all solve from one sort of special position, if you like, or specific position, just like the slider has done today. Now the marble puzzle, I think the slider is harder because it's harder to get there randomly, whereas the marble puzzle not falls apart, but it's quite easy to find it even when you don't know what you're looking for. So we're harder than the marble puzzle, but are we harder or easier than the level 3 delta puzzle? The slider's a level 3 as well, so in terms of difficulty or Hanayama's own difficulty, they are on the same level. If we jump above the delta first, it's definitely easier than the coaster. The coaster's got so many variables. Yeah, the coaster's definitely harder. And I'm going to say the slider's harder than the delta. The delta, once you've found that position, you've done it. Whereas with the slider, as I've found out, I managed to confuse myself and take one bit off and leave one bit on. So due to that aspect of it, we're going to say the slider is harder than the delta, but easier than the coaster. Now we'll make that look much more even for next week. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. I hope you were entertained in some fashion. Let me know what you think of the slider puzzle yourself, either based on me solving it now or you solving it for yourself. Do you agree with my placing on the leaderboard? Do you not agree? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't done already, click subscribe below, like the video, and if you want to see me solving more Hanayama puzzles and the step-by-step solutions to each and every one of them, then click my face here and I will see you next time. Peace!